still here. Purple Reels, baby. Purple Reels is watching. Purple Reels is watching. Hello, everyone. It's been such a while. Today I have 6 movies I'm going to be recommending. So let's get right into it. Number 1, I have Girlfriend's Getaway. I guess you can compare it to Girls Trip, but my only comparison would be that it is 10 times better than Girls Trip. It is available on Tubi TV, and it came out August 30th, 2014. Directed by Roger M. Bob. If you remember the Jamie Foxx show, Garcelle Bouvet, I'll just say. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I didn't mean to rhyme right on time, but I did now. And then also starring Melinda Williams, Essence Atkins. She's so beautiful. And Terry J. Vaughn. I know if you watch Steve Harvey's show, then you remember Terry. Let's just hear it for successful black women just bonding and relaxing in a movie. I just love seeing that, because, we need more positive images of black people, and especially black women. Unfortunately, in this film, her boyfriend makes an unexpected decision. You know how in a relationship where people get to a certain point and then they think, oh, here comes the ring, or that, and then I really enjoyed this movie as far as the travel aspect too, because it makes me want to go to Trinidad and see all those beautiful black men, and there's just a little bit of everything in this movie, and I feel like it's better than Girls Trip. I already said that. There's like a lot of there's fights, there's adventure. One of my favorite quotes from the movie is maybe if you stop worrying about what you don't have, you will appreciate what you do. And so I also appreciated the meditative practices shown in the movie. It's cool because it's just showing people a different way to deal with their day-to-day, issues. For instance, when they wrote down, some of their issues and some of their negative issues and character flaws, and they put it in a bottle, and set it off into the ocean. There's just something about it, that it's like the act. It helps you, in your mind to get rid of it, and then the visual together. It was just a beautiful film, and it's available for free on Tubi TV. So then for number 2, it just so happened that they have a Girlfriend's Getaway 2, and it just so happens that it was just as good, if not better, than the Girlfriend's Getaway 1. And it came out August 29, 2015. Same director, Roger M. Bob. But in this second time around, Sister Girl is engaged, and they're going to Puerto Rico to have the wedding. So the thing is that, the main character, she's used to more of a man that's, I guess you could say, more wealthy or whatever. And so, but it comes down to what do you really value more, a man who's wealthy, or do you value, love more so, if you will. Garcelle Bouvet, who is Vicky, Essence Atkins, who is Lauren, and then Terry J. Vaughn, who's Sophie, and then Melinda Williams, of course, is Camille. She was in a whole lot of classic, films. Like, I think that was Her in the Wood, and he's like, and they dared him to touch her booty, and yeah, I think that's her. In this film, they have original music from Lyfe Jennings, which is pretty dope. Favorite quotes from this film: 3 things that cannot be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And I happen to agree with that. So what I really enjoyed about this film and the characters, I would say, is that every character is in different stages, in their life. And everyone learns life-changing things about themselves And in turn, they learn to respect what their friends are going through as well. So I would have to say in both films, I saw that, that happen, that take place. And I really felt like that was pretty cool for people to see Black women working it out, or just women in general working it out, instead of it just being like this catty thing all the time, disagreements that can never be worked out because people hold grudges. But no, there is hope. I think it is a jewel. My takeaway too is the fewer distractions, the higher the quality of life. And yes, so this movie, oh my God, it's like it stripped her to the core so that she could realize what was really more important, And it also, even though it took place in 2015, I like how they also incorporated the use of social media and how, that can impact people's lives a lot of time. And what I feel as far as relationships too is sometimes having, girlfriends be all up in your business is not a good thing, because you got to also consider the source of some people telling you how to run your life, and they don't even have a man. It's like catch-22, I guess, if you will. But number 3, we have Gemma Bovary. This movie is available on Tubi TV, also Amazon Prime, Crackle, and Fubo TV. It might be available somewhere else too, but this is what I have found for you. So it's a romance and it's a drama, and it came out September 10th, 2014. It's directed by Anne Fontaine. A couple moves to the French countryside. A British beauty, and she is beautiful, by the way, draws the attention of a man, one of the main characters. Like, he's infatuated by this lady, obviously, and the woman is very beautiful, British beauty, they said. And I also wanted to point out that this movie got 4.6 million at the box office. I mean, she's a free spirit, and a lot of times people don't understand, those type of women. So I feel like that's a good way, narration, to transform like a book into a film, because you can use the narration and then get into the characters' thoughts, if you will. So what I thought is that this young woman is bored. The neighbor is infatuated by her. She likes to go for a walk with her dog. Like, the guy just, is following her, and then and then the different types of men that she attracts or whatever is very interesting. But because there's even a young lad that comes into it, and it's just, I don't know, man. It is young love versus a love of convenience. Yeah. So Gemma Bovary, check that out. Available on Tubi TV, which is funny because Tubi TV is free, and then so it's like, why check it out on Amazon Prime? Anyway, never mind. This next film is actually a documentary, Stickman, the Roosevelt Wilkerson story, and it came out April 2017. Produced and directed by Margaret Galbraith, and available on Tubi TV for free. It's a very inspiring documentary about Roosevelt, his journey from poverty and homelessness. He just used his gift, and his gift made room for him, if you will. Like, this is a classic story of that, and a lot of people, they were just drawn to him, and it's just very moving, to see that, there are some good people in this world, which there are. We can't let these terrible things, that have been happening in life, like, just remove all of our hope, and trust and faith in people, good people. So I'm really just recommending this because I thought it was one of those really feel good, films, a documentary just showing a friend of mine who passed away, Frank. He was really into the whole driftwood thing, and so that's what this kind of reminded me of him too. Woo! This next film, oh my god, Keke Palmer, man. So it came out November 9th, 2018, and the name of this movie, are y'all ready for it? The name of the movie is Pimp. And I was like, what? I mean, I thought that was her. Is that Keke Palmer? It's available on Tubi TV, YouTube, Vudu, Google Play, Amazon Prime. You can watch it any day, anytime. Directed by Christine Crocos. So Kiki's name in the film is Wednesday, and they call her Wen. And her dad in the film is DMX. So we go in the beginning, and they're showing us how it's all set up. I mean, how she grew up and saw her dad, pimping or whatever. And then she learns everything she knows from him. And so I've never seen Keke in a role like this, but she works it, man. She works it. It's so believable. This is a Keke you've never seen before. I mean, it's also about love and loyalty. It's many things, and I think that people should give it a chance. Yes, in the film she is a lesbian, and it's about her fighting for her love with her girlfriend. But what an ending. What an ending. So the last film is called The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne, and it is available on Amazon Prime. It came out October 22nd, 2022. This movie is directed by Will Sharp, and the beautiful narration is done by Olivia Colman. So this movie is based on a true story, the story of the eccentric British artist Louis Wayne, who was known for extraordinary paintings of cats. So I feel like the acting was superb in this film. I enjoyed the chemistry between Benedict Cumberbatch, who plays Louis Wayne, and then the lady who plays his wife is Claire Foy. So the use of sound to project the notion of love coming into form. You will have to watch it to see what I mean, but Poetic Justice, there's a scene where they go to the gas station to pick up the water guns and then pick up some other things for their drive. But there is a moment when people catch each other's eyes, and then after that, everything changes. That particular scene where Janet is getting back into the truck, and then Tupac turns his head and sees her getting in there and sees they catch eyes. That I think is the same thing that they did with the use of sound in this film. The only issue between these two, as far as them getting together, is their social standings. When things in life happen, the reaction is initially sadness because of it's just the fear of what is to come, the fear of change, I think. But in reality, we're all gonna have that point one day where we're gonna exit here. So we just have to do all that we can do while we're here. When I find a tangent, as I do, but he made the cats look lifelike, and doing things that humans do, and so it was just, I think that's what caught people's eye. Keep it positive, meditate. How I would explain it is meditation is more of like doing the inner work, making sure that you are good, your inner being. God created the universe. Never let anybody keep you from following your dreams, because what is life without dreams? What is life without art? What is life without music and our form of expression? Film is life, and Purple Reels is watching. Until next time.